Welcome to the overview of how to submit a product testing and verification request and obtain required compliance documentation from a third-party testing, inspection, and certification (TIC) organization through Account Health Dashboard (AHD). Amazon has partnered with third-party TIC organizations to conduct testing and/or verification of products to ensure they meet Amazon's policy. The approved third-party TIC organizations can be found within your Account Health Dashboard (AHD). Third-party testing, inspection, and certification (TIC) service providers are independent organizations that evaluate products to ensure they meet specific standards and requirements. They offer a range of services including testing, inspection, certification, and verification to help ensure product quality, safety, and compliance. To verify that your products meet our policy, we require a direct confirmation from the approved third-party verification provider to confirm compliance. Amazon will not accept documents directly from the selling partners, only from the authorized list of third-party verification providers. However, you can submit any pre-existing testing results or documents to demonstrate your product complies with the policy requirements to the third-party verification provider for confirmation. All products requiring your action can be found within Account Health under Policy Compliance. 1. Click Food and Product Safety Issues. 2. On the Policy Compliance page under Next Steps, click on Submit for the product you're taking action on. 3. A side panel will expand. Under What do I need to do to address the violation, click on Verify your product to initiate a verification request. 4. Use the Filter by Provider Country to select the country where you want to identify third-party verification provider options. 5. You have an option to either request quotes from multiple services providers or to select a preferred provider. To request quotes, click on Instructions to request quotes from multiple providers, and it will show the steps to contact the third-party verification provider. 6. Download and follow the instructions to complete the template under Request Quotes. The template includes definitions, available providers' contact information, and policy specifications for the product you are applying to sell. Also, the template includes a third-party testing files column to share pre-existing testing results if needed. After filling the template, send an email to the third-party verification providers you would like to receive a quote from and attach the file. On your email communication with the third-party verification provider, you can specify if you intend to test your products or if you intend to provide pre-existing testing results to have the third-party provider verification. Note that third-party service providers and compliance requirements may vary by country. If your product is listed in different stores, repeat this process to request verification services to each store. 7. Once you receive all your quotes via email, decide the third-party verification provider you want to work with and return to Select Provider. Click to select the provider and click Continue. 8. Click Contact Information to review and ensure that your primary contact information is accurate and up to date. Click Confirm and Proceed. If you want to verify and/or update your primary contact information, click Contact Information and it will direct you to the Contact Information page. Once updated, come back to this page and click on Confirm and Proceed. Viewing test results. 1. Once the request has been submitted, you can easily track your verification status in the Order Status and History section. When you see Provider Awaiting Payment Sample, that means they've received your request but need something from you to get started. Once they have everything they need, the status will change to In Progress. 2. If you're using the template for quotes, don't forget to update it with your TRFID number and send it back to the provider. 3. Need to cancel? No problem. You can do that anytime before the final results come in. You'll be working directly with your chosen third-party verification provider. This means you're responsible for sending them all necessary product information, samples, and handling any associated costs. 4. Once verification is complete, you can view status of verification results under the compliance status for each listing under your account help. A listing may be subject to removal if you fail to initiate, are unable to complete verification, or receive a result that indicates non-compliance with Amazon's policy. Depending on the product category, you can click on Reorder Verification and restart the process. Amazon reserves the right to make final determinations regarding product compliance based on verification results provided by third-party verification providers. If you disagree with the verification results, you must address any concerns or requests for clarification directly with your chosen third-party verification provider. If the test result confirms your product's compliance with Amazon's policy, your product will be eligible for sale on Amazon's store you are applying to sell, and no further action is needed. You can also download the test results. If you believe that your product has been incorrectly identified or that this requirement does not apply to your product, go to Account Health under Policy Compliance. 1. Click Food and Product Safety Issues. 2. Once redirected to Policy Compliance page, under Next Steps, click on Submit for the product you're taking action on. 3. In the pop-up under What do I need to do to address the violation, click on Appeal Request. 4. Within the Additional Comments section, include explanation of why you believe that the product has been incorrectly identified or an explanation why you believe this requirement does not apply. Click Submit. 5. Amazon will review your appeal and follow up via email if additional information is required. If your appeal is approved, the product will be reinstated and will not require to undergo verification. If the appeal is not approved, you will need to follow the verification process. For step-by-step instructions on how to identify a listing has been classified in Account Health, how to initiate a verification request from an approved third-party testing, inspection, and certification TIC service provider, or to raise an appeal, reference our related help pages on Seller Central. This concludes our product compliance review through third-party testing, inspection, and certification TIC organization within AHD. Thank you, and happy selling in the Amazon store.